We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Long will stand in. He'll get us started in this one.
Louis, second baseman, number 16.
Swing and a little tapper. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
Tonight,
here's Melky Cabrera. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
So he sets him down swinging. Melky Cabrera goes down for the first out of the game. Upton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitch outside, the throw, and try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Aaron Hicks.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Batting second.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Got him.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Robinson.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left, and that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0. So stepping in, Justin Upton, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Wong ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Max Kepler.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Here's Matt Carpenter. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Adam Lind. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he lays off there 1-0. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. Simmons. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. On to first, and it sails right by him. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Batting 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Down the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Fielder number 56, Cole Calhoun.
And that misses ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And there's ball two now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting 7.
At the plate, Anthony Shuey.
Anthony
into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding into the box, Martin Maldonado. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pham is there, 2 gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Catcher, number 4.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Popped up. Calling for it, Cozart, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance, Colton Wong. Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a knee-high fastball. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Hicks is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 3rd. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
28.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
That's high.
And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Now another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Max Kepler, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
For the Angels, second baseman, Robinson.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cabrera. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A late swing at a slider for a strike. For Upton, he's at 2nd with his 4th double here on the season. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from 2nd will stay put at 3rd, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
For the Angels.
Striding in once again, Anthony Shuey. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Way out in front.
1-1.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Calhoun rounds the corner and is headed home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Standing in, Matt Carpenter. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Matt Carpenter
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Here's Adam Lynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dexter
from the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Upton. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter,
here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks.
And
he's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually is a put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, and there's 1 away.
Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Pham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Zach Cozart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Wilmer.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
16. Colton Wong.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Popped him up over to the left, but playable over in foul ground, and he'll put this away for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air, and Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Robinson Cano.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. Makes the play, one away. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here's the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Right fielder,
digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Shuey, a hit in 2 tries so far. Should lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pham ranging forward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Ready once again, Max Kepler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High in the air into shallow left center. Upton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Adam Lind. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he is out.
It's time for the tradition.
So coming to the plate, Andrew.
And leading off for the Halo, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And Melky will make the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Luis Valbuena now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander, Albert Pujols. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Right fielder. Dexter.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. So striding forward now, Justin Upton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Greg Holland takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Greg Holland. This change for the
swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1.
Base, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Fowler. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Calhoun. Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed Andrew McCutchen. Will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie. Will Myers will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be
left field and deep. Upton racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Here's Melky Cabrera as he'll look to bring home that tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Throw goes over to third in the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tommy Pham comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's over. 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And at the plate, Anthony Shue. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Number 27. Brandon Drury.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pham moves over, and that retires the side. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ian Kroll. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Here's Adam Lynn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Danny Valencia. We'll move into the on-deck circle now to try to
Danny Valencia.
hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Dexter Fowler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sharp ground ball to third. Cozart with the great slide. It's in time. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate,
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels.
St. Louis. Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's Melky Cabrera, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting third.
Now batting, Tommy Pham comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Halo, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
So striding forward now, Luis Valbuena. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Right side. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in now, Zach Cozart. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pham moving forward. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Matt Carpenter. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Adam Lind, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Lifted into center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that misses low and away, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in, Yadier Molina. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. And here's Justin Upton now. The average for him entering play not far north of 200.
Left fielder Justin Upton.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cole Calhoun stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Pham is there, two gone. In now is Andrelton Simmons, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Waka's ready, 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Young Jr.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Defoe. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-2, here it comes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. 0-1 for him here in this one. This one's flared out toward left. Upton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Left fielder number 53.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman. And that'll be that. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Blake Swihart
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron
Aaron
Hicks.
Hicks.
He singled his last time up. Hit in the air to right field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at bat, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
1-1.
Outside.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Cardinals.
1 thus far.
Center fielder number
And this
20.
one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-2 pitch. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Up next for the
Max
Cardinals.
Kepler, the next to grab a bat.
Max
Comes into this at bat
Kepler.
0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready for another chance?
Now
Matt Carpenter.
Third
0 for
baseman.
1 for him here in this one.
Carpenter.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And that's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Upton. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 26.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the designated hitter, Adam Lind. Ripped down the first base line. Lind awaits the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that break.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Zach Cozart.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Line to the right side. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another
Robinson
shot,
Cano.
Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Cano waiting on the 0-1. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Standing in, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too high, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Waka delivering a 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled toward right center field. Pham sprinting after it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter, number 4.
Ready now, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On attempt misses. The throw down. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Defoe.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Colton Wong will stand in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Full count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Molina is on his way home. And to score, the runner from second. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Melky Cabrera.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hicks. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in once again. Tommy Pham. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Here it comes on 1-1. look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the end. In now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop, Andrelton
Into the windup and the
Simmons.
pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Pham giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Eric Young Jr.
Designated hitter,
He flew out in his last at bat.
Young Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he misses with it 1-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Third baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Upton ranging back. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Adam Lind. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Carl Edwards Jr.
Now pitching
Action
for the
now in the
Angels.
Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose.
Edwards Jr.
Line toward the alley in left center. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks.
And
He'll lead it off as we
Halo.
start the home 6th.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Lined hard to center field. Pham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hit. Ready for another shot now. Dexter Fowler. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Dexter Fowler.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit. Not enough. He was able to hold back.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Upton will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Riding in once again, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Simmons with the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Wilmer Defoe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Colton Wong. It was an RB.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Simmons has it, and how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Cano comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Robinson Cano.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on 1 specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Pham comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Justin Upton now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Waka looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Waka delivering a 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Simmons racing for second now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The batter, designated hitter, Eric Young Jr.
Brett Cecil takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Brett Cecil.
Brandon Drury will come on to pinch hit here. The Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now this is cut and thrown to first. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Heath Hembry takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Throw over to first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. 1 down. Now he'll throw back to first. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in it.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed, Will Myers will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Count 0-2.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now we'll look to third, but go to second. Throw won't get him. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Danny Valencia will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up in. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart.
And
He comes in
off with a
0 for
halo.
2 thus far.
Catcher.
First pitch of the
Blake
at-bat.
Swihart.
And he takes a pitch
0-1's the
right
count.
down the middle. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. To short. A dive. He's got it. He gathers the throw. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man
Now
from
batting.
getting aboard.
Center fielder.
Ready
Aaron.
now, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Your
John
attention, please.
Bubba is going to
Now
come on
pitching
in
for
relief.
St. Louis. Number 60, John Bubba.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a step off. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Defoe is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena
for the
now.
Angels.
He lined out in his
baseman,
last trip, so looking for
Luis
better fortunes here.
Valbuena. Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a
pitching
match.
for the Cardinals. Number 46.
Albert
pinch hitting for the
Pujols
Angels.
will pinch hit here, and he's
Albert Pujols.
and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. That
Here's Adam Lind. No hits in 3 tries so
Your
far.
attention,
He's
please.
struck out once.
Pinch hitting for the
Jose
Cardinals.
Martinez will try to
Number
get his
50.
club a little ninth inning
Jose
insurance as he'll
Martinez.
grab a bat.
Now
Cam
pitching for the
Bedrosian.
Angels. Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken. For a cold
For the
strike.
Cardinals.
Greg Garcia
Number
will try to
35,
get his club a little
Greg
ninth inning insurance
Garcia.
as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Here it comes on 1-1. This is pulled into right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
batting.
He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to
Dexter
this point.
Fowler.
First pitch on its way. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Stepping into the box,
The batter,
Yadier
number
Molina.
4,
He's 2 for
catcher
3 thus
Yadier
far.
Molina.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number
So
3.
a big moment in the ball
Shortstop.
game here. Wilmer
Wilmer
Defoe. Although there
Defoe.
are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
0-1's the
And
count.
here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch popped up. Cozart is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll lead kick
Leading
things
off
off here as we play the
ninth.
bottom of the ninth.
Third baseman, Jack Ozark. Your
Greg
attention, please.
Holland, if the man
pitching
called
for
on to
St.
close
Louis,
this one and earn a
number
save in the
56,
ninth.
Greg Holland.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Defoe is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. Two gone here in the ninth.
The left fielder, number 8.
At the plate, Justin Upton. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition.